Hello, Jacob here again. Today, bringing you a video on Tooth and Tail. Now, this is a game which has just come out on Steam, and it's developed by Pocketwatch Games, who were responsible for a game which came out quite a few years ago now called Monaco What's Yours Is Mine, which was kind of a little bit of a kind of stealth heist game. Now, this is their new game which has just come out, and it is a real-time strategy game. But it is a real-time strategy game which has kind of been stripped back to the kind of basics of what kind of real-time strategy game is. And we'll get into it in a second, but it's kind of a very... It's not kind of bare bones, but it's a very... it's kind of like the core experience of what RTS is about, kind of any kind of crazy kind of mechanics or anything kind of weird going on. We'll get into it now, just to kind of show it off. It's actually... I've actually had quite a bit of fun with it. I played it for about an hour and a half. Played a little bit of the campaign. And also played a little bit of the online multiplayer as well. So let's get into it here. And we're going to show off the multiplayer because I've played the campaign a little bit, about an hour or so of the campaign. And it was okay, but the campaign kind of seems as though it's more like it's kind of more of a tutorial, kind of teaching you how to play the game, to kind of prepare you for the multiplayer more than it kind of being a kind of substantial experience on itself. That was kind of my first impression anyway. Obviously, maybe once you get a bit further into the campaign, it gets a bit more interesting. But from what I could tell, it was kind of fairly, it wasn't that interesting really. It's kind of more, kind of felt more like a tutorial more than anything. But I think for this video, we'll just show off the multiplayer. It seems though the multiplayer is the kind of main area where you're going to be getting your value when it comes to this game. So yeah, we'll get into it now, and we'll get into a game. We might do a couple of games here because the games can be quite short. Okay, we'll try ranked to start with. You can play ranked or unranked. You can see the top player in the world is actually rank 33. So I've played 3 online multiplayer games, as you can see here. So I won one game, which got me 1 star to rank up, and I lost the next 2 quite badly. Let's play a game. Search for a game. Now there are people playing this game, luckily. I haven't had too much trouble finding a game. It might take a little while to matchmake here, but it shouldn't take too long. Because it does seem that the game's got a fairly decent player base, at least at the moment. But basically the game revolves around kind of warring factions. Here we go. Warring factions of animals. Now you can pick one of 4 commanders here. And I believe each commander has a different kind of set of units you can use. Now I'm kind of used to Bellified, so I'm just going to pick him just because that's kind of what I'm used to. But I believe that I think if you choose a different, we'll try it in the next game. I think a different character might have different units, but we'll just go random here. So we can randomise our units here as well. Obviously we can choose them as well if we want to. But that looks okay, so we'll try that, and we'll get to a game. So, this is our farm, basically. So this is our units at the bottom. So basically essentially the game is kind of like a bit of a tug of war, probably the best way to describe it. So you want to obviously collect resources in our farm. These little, oh shit, here he is. This guy's come to our farm already. So he's come to scout out already. Yeah, you create farms. You see we've got food at the bottom left. That's our currency. So you want to collect as much food as you can. And also, use the food to make more farms. You can go over here and create a new farm to get more food. And we use that food to create units and also defense as well. So we've got a little turret here we can build. And then once you've got an army, you go towards you want to find your enemy's base and then destroy all their units and destroy all their bases. And that's basically the win condition is to just completely destroy your enemy and kill all their farms, all their units. That's kind of what I mean about the game being a very kind of distilled experience and being quite it's quite a straightforward game. There's nothing kind of crazy going on here. You are just collecting food and using the food to build units. I mean, you do want to build some defensive because if he comes to attack, he's going to kill us because you've not got any units or any defensive. So we'll build a turret around here somewhere. Let's build a turret there. So we can actually control. Well, we need to get some units first. So we're going to. Next, we'll put one of these down in here. It's going to make some lizard units for us. So all the units are based on different animals. They're kind of just fighting over kind of food, these animals. It's kind of what the gist of it is, what I kind of got from the campaign. They're kind of warring over kind of resources. Right, so this thing is actually going to automatically now produce units for us. You can see it's making units now, which does cost more food. Right, so here we go, we've got units. So now once we have units, we can actually just... Oh, hello. can actually so the pigs will attack as well. So he's kind of coming to scout out our little area here. Let's get over the farm. So we can hold the. I'm playing with an Xbox controller here, but you can obviously play. Keyboard and mouse is fine as well. If we just hold the right trigger, or I think that spawns all units to follow us. Now we can control one unit at a time. So if we hold the left trigger, it will kind of just make one unit follow us. Oh, he's still here. Attack! Ah, shit, he destroyed our turret, which is not good. Okay, we need to destroy our turret. Let's build some more farms to get some more units. Put another turret down. So yeah, certain units will kind of have certain advantages over other units. So there are like flying units, and certain units won't be able to attack flying units, and like AoE units. This guy's got a flamethrower, which is kind of like an AoE AoE damage, and obviously these kind of smaller minions will obviously die quite quickly to AoE. So there's a certain little kind of rock paper scissors kind of element to the game, which obviously kind of fairly standard for an RTS game to kind of have that kind of stuff. I've actually seen this guy before. I've not used this unit before. This one, it's a build one of these. He looks like he's got some sort of shotgun or something. So far the game has been fairly passive so far. He has come over here a couple of times, but he hasn't really dealt too much damage to us. Right, so let's put up some turrets. Build some more farms. Now the farms do actually run out eventually. The farms will run out of food, and you will, and then they're just useless. So you have to keep expanding as you go. Right, our turrets do some work here, thankfully. Quite good. He's got quite a few units though, which is not great. Yeah, he's destroyed our turret here. So he's actually winning at the moment. Well, it's kind of fairly even so far, I suppose. He doesn't actually deal any damage to us yet. We do need to keep expanding. Actually, let's build one of these guys, because he keeps bringing these squirrels over. The AoE damage should deal with the squirrels quite easily. Let's try the turret. We kind of want another turret. He could come on the back, maybe. I'm not sure actually. I believe that the different factions have different abilities as well. I think there's one faction where water will kind of heal your units as well. Okay, so things are going okay. We've got quite a bit of food. Let's go explore a little bit. So we can find another farm to... there we go. Let's build a farm here. Put a turret there. No, we can't. Yeah. Let's bring our units over. There we go. Okay, you're having a battle. Shit. Whoa, shit. He's built a lot of stuff. Fuck. No, he's destroying this farm. Quite... Yeah, we were... it's not good. Yeah, he's destroying all our stuff here now as well. It's not great. Yeah, we've pretty much lost. I think that's probably my own fault because I probably should have built more units, shouldn't I? Oh fuck. Well, these starts doing some damage to him there. Oh fuck. Yeah, we're kind of screwed here. Oh, he's run out of units. No, he's got some more coming in. No, I think we're pretty much lost here. We should probably just fall back. I don't think we've that much of a chance of winning now, though, I don't think. We've got a couple of turrets and built some farms, but I can't see us putting back from here. Yeah, that farm's gone down. You can see there is actually a surprisingly amount of depth to this game. It's not. There's a. So I think these actually heal these things here. Okay, we're just coming for more battles. We've got some more turrets up. Oh shit! I mean to build that. I mean to build a turret. So we've got our farms back up, but I don't think we've so much of a chance of winning from this position, to be honest. Yeah, see, this is where the kind of tug-of-war element comes in now, because we lost our farms. He's going to have like way more resources than us now, and he's going to be able to build like more units and just kind of come over and crush us. So you have to be kind of a bit careful. You want to build up your resources, but you also want to make sure you're attacking your enemy as well, in order to make sure that you're actually kind of keeping up with them and make sure they don't just build like a massive army which is just going to destroy you. You know, yeah, we don't actually have enough resources to build one of these. Yeah, he's just going to come in and destroy us now. He's got like a big army, we've got nothing. And yeah, that's the game's lost basically, and you kind of see how the game's can be quite short. We died in only a few minutes there. We got crushed. It's not an easy game for sure. Yeah, you can see there. You see the army value just had a massive spike. Oh, yeah, you got really far ahead of us there, and we just didn't manage to keep up with him. We'll have another. We'll play another one. We'll try one of the other factions because I think the other factions do have different. They are slightly different, I believe. So there is quite a bit of depth to this game. I think probably playing the whole campaign through is probably a good idea before playing the multiplayer. I'll try this one because I've played as this character in the campaign. Yeah, so there are a few different units based on which faction you pick by the looks of it. We'll just go for random, I suppose, just for now. Like I said, I've not played that much of the game, so I'm not actually sure what's that good and what isn't. What's kind of a good combination. We'll try win this one at least. But in the campaign, this character can actually heal units by putting them inside water. I'm not sure if that works in the multiplayer or not. Oh shit! Okay, so he's going up here. So if you're kind of looking for a kind of very kind of condensed experience, a kind of RTS experience, it's quite a good little game to be honest. Let's try and find his base. Then we can teleport back to our base once we find it. We've had quite a bit of fun with this game, surprisingly. Well, I say surprisingly. I suppose it isn't that much of a surprise given the kind of pedigree of the developer, but he's scouting our base. I'm not sure where his is. It must be down here somewhere. Yeah. Where is this base? I can't find it. We've got some food, so let's go back and build some stuff anyway. Let's get 2 farms going. And let's put some units down, because I don't want to get destroyed like I did last time by not having enough units. He must be up. Oh, here he comes. He's still scouting us out. But yeah, oh, there we go. One thing I'd like to see is maybe a bit more control over the units. Like I said, the unit control is quite simple. Obviously, you can either control all of them all in one go, or control one group of units. It would be nice to kind of have a little bit more control over them, because they can be a little bit. Eventually, you do reach a point where you just win just by having more units than your opponent sometimes. And the kind of strategy element doesn't always play that big of a factor in whether or not you kind of win a battle or not. Sometimes you just kind of win just by having the most units, I found, quite often. Let's put a turret down. Oh shit, here he comes. Oh, he's attacking. He's got squirrels. Get in there. Let's see if we can heal them. No, we can't. Okay, that's just something in the campaign. They are healing slowly. Okay. Just leave those there. I'll just put my bullet hive in a better position, but we'll just leave it there for now. Let's try and get some more units, because I don't want to get destroyed like I did last time. We're not having enough units. I didn't destroy any of our farms, did he? Oh, he did destroy some of our farms. It's a bit annoying. We'll build our farms down here just because they're a bit easier to defend down here. There he comes. No, he's getting wrecked again. Oh, yeah, we kind of fucked up by putting our turret in the wrong place, I think. If we put it closer up here, we could have defended a bit better. It's pretty much decimated this farm now, pretty much. So if you build up like a small army early enough, you can just kind of overwhelm your opponent quickly and just take them out if they don't kind of build enough defenses early on, which is kind of what's happened to me twice now. Yeah, and he's probably like building up loads of farms and stuff now and just getting a head start on me. Once you start losing this game, it is quite hard to kind of come back. Oh, he's attacking me again. Alright, send him in. Let's bring him back. Yeah, he doesn't have much of a chance of winning this one now. I think we just lost this one pretty much. You can see how we can control one unit at a time. We can just leave the control these skunks on their own if we want to, but I usually just mix all of them together. It's just easier. And yeah, there's not much we can do now because our economy has just been decimated pretty much. We might be able to actually kill him here and bring away. He's teleporting away, okay. Well, he's still attacking us at least. He's giving us a chance to come back at least. Let's attack. He destroyed a turret annoyingly. At least Skunk seemed to do some sort of AoE damage, but yeah, he's destroyed our army now, so that's the end of that. So I've not done a great job of displaying how to play the game, unfortunately. And I think you're getting a good idea what the game is all about, at least. We'll play another one, I'll try and win the next one. Yeah, after he attacked us, we were a bit screwed. We were keeping up with him up to that point. Alright, let's play another one. They won't actually have a decent game just to kind of show off the kind of back and forth you do have with enemies sometimes. It's the same person. This is probably with because the game doesn't have a huge player base yet. You all kind of match up with the same people multiple times. Oh no, maybe there aren't different units per. No, these are the same units per faction. I thought there might be some different ones, but I guess not. Actually, this okay, that looks okay. That's better. So we're probably going to lose again because it's the same person as last time. Well, I'll at least have a go. I think after this battle, we'll kind of wrap up the video, I think. Oh, there's nothing up there. But he's found us already, this guy. We'll try and get some turrets up early just to defend ourselves. Got some farms nearby, which is quite good. Right, found his base at least. That's good. Right, let's go back. So we can hold X to burrow back to our home. Okay, so let's put some turrets down. Try to get into a good spot. There we go. Let's put one here. As long as we can get like a ton of food, we shouldn't have too much trouble keeping out of our enemy here. Once you get a lot of food, you can obviously just build lots of turrets and units and just, build a big army to decimate your opponent. But a couple of turrets should be enough to kind of defend here to begin with. We start kind of expanding big time. Right, put another turret down. Alright. I've got some flying units here, which are quite good against certain units. Or certain units can't attack the flying ones. I've got a pretty good farm built up now. Let's build some more units. I just want to get a good number of turrets down just to make sure we don't get decimated there. Just so he doesn't come and attack one of our farms again and destroys it like it did last time. And we don't want to expand too fast either, because if we expand too fast then we don't want to spread ourselves too thin by expanding too quickly. But I think we can get another farm now. It's over here. Oh, that's a dead end over there, isn't it? Okay. Right, let's build another farm. There we go. Build that. We'll put one of these down here. Ah shit, he's attacking us already. No, we're just going to sell that and get out of there. He's going to destroy it. He's already getting a bit of a head start on us, annoyingly. We could try and build it again. We need to get some units down first. Actually, let's put a turret down here, actually. There we go. We can build it, and then we can just defend it once it gets built. Down. There we go, get in there. There we go. Actually, defend that. Oh, he's got an artillery unit there. So the artillery units are really good at destroying buildings. But they're not good at attacking other units. Right, get in there and kill that guy. Kill him. Oh, he's retreating. Right, come back. Try and get another turret down. Let's try and destroy this. Ah. Got the artillery. Ah, he's got it. Ah, the bastard. Fuck. Need more turrets. I have to try and build it again. Did take some damage though. We did actually kill some of his units in the process. So. I died. Nice. Pull these back. He's trying to kill me, yeah? Which I don't really appreciate. Okay, so we're in a bit more closer battle this time. Let's try to get some more units down. Let's put one of these down here. Come on, turrets, do some damage. Right, he's still winning. Well, that's going down now. Yeah. And this guy's definitely better at this game than what I am. There he comes again. Yeah, these farms are starting to run out as well of food. So it's not great. The artillery, yeah, the artillery's doing the damage here, but having a hard time kind of getting to his artillery because he's got all these little units in the way. Yeah, we've lost now again. Might try an unranked game just to try and have a different opponent, like maybe one who's not quite as good. Yeah, because that guy keeps beating me. Well, I suppose as he ranks up, well, he should fight higher ranked players, I guess. And these matches are all full at the moment, so we can't really join any of these. Can we? Oh, we're just spectating. So you can have multiple. It's more than just one-on-one as well, as you can see. Yeah, in order to get another game, we're gonna have to rank match again. We'll try it, but I don't want to fight. I don't want to. Ideally, I don't want to face that one guy again because he's beating me. Yeah, it's the same one again. He's just going to destroy us if we fight him again. Oh, alright, we'll give it another go, I suppose. Just for the video, but he's probably going to beat us again. He keeps beating me, this guy. Oh, no, he's got a different opponent. Nice. We'll give him a go. I'll go for random. I think that looks okay. It still trying to learn what all the units do. I haven't quite learned what all the units do yet. So hopefully we can beat this guy, or at least have a bit of a closer game. Let's find out where our base is. This one can't be too far away. He's up here on this ledge. There we go. Okay. So you can see, it is kind of a RTS game, kind of stripped down to its kind of fundamentals, really. But it's actually quite fun when you actually have a good battle with somebody, kind of have a good kind of back and forth battle. There's a surprising amount of strategy involved in this game, even though it is quite simple in quite a lot of ways. Let's put a turret down. I suppose the fundamental strategy is kind of the same each time. They obviously, just build an army that's bigger than your opponents. It's kind of the essential what you need to do most of the time. But there's more depth here if you're looking for it, I suppose. Let's try and get some units as well. What the hell is he building here? Building a turret here, the cheeky bastard. Not quite close enough to. Is he? Oh, he's taking this, is he? That's a couple of units at least. I think he's going to attack. Ah, it's a try that turret. There we go. Nice. Okay, he wasted his time there. He lost a bit of money there by the looks of it. There were some of these chameleons. So the chameleons, I believe, they're kind of quite good melee units. But I think they're invisible as well until they attack, which is quite good. No! Don't need to die yet. Oh, he's put a turret right in front of us. We need to get some decent number of units before we attack that turret there. He's actually kind of boxing us in here as well. He's stopping us from expanding our base because he's put like a turret right there. We've got this chameleon here. Let's just try that turret. Not quite. Oh shit, he's attacking us. You just try that turret so you can actually kind of get out of there, you know. Oh god. I think we're going to lose again, I think. People are playing this, have gotten quite good at this quite quickly, it seems. And we can do actually control our chameleon on his own. And he's boxing us in. He's making it so we can't get out. Okay, let's actually sell these turrets. They're not actually doing anything for us. Let's put another one of these over here. Another one of these over here, somewhere. Yeah, we just need units at the moment, so we can actually get out of here. Once these farms run out, we're actually going to be screwed and stuck in here. Bit of a weird strategy he's employed here, but it seems to be working for him at least. He's spending all his food just building turrets and these barbed wires, but not actually building any units. If we can build a little bit of an army, we can actually maybe get out of here. Oh, there we go. Attack. He's putting this barbed wire just to kind of block us in. Ah, shit. Oh, we lost this one as well. Well, that was certainly an interesting strategy that he deployed on us. But yeah, we've lost now. We've pretty much lost everything now. I'm just gonna let him kill us now because we've lost. Okay. I might try one more just because I want to at least have one win on in this video. Just because yeah, I've lost. Is that like 4 in a row now or 3 in a row where we've lost in this game during this video? And I mean, people seem to be quite good at this game, and I kind of suck at it at the moment. Let's try and get one more in. Okay. Let's try and win this one. Okay, let's actually, you can actually build our own thermal air sniper. I've actually tried that unit before. Let's have the snakes. The snakes are quite good. They do poison damage. We'll have the squirrels. Got some turrets to defend. That's some air units. Where's the we'll have one of those, and we'll have one of those, I think. Let's try that. Try that combination. So we've got some artillery, which are the artillery are good at destroying buildings. We've kind of got all the bases covered here, I think. We've got a little bit of AoE with the Uncle Butter here. Got some air attacks. He's probably over here somewhere. There we go. Okay, we found his base. We could try and attack him early, I suppose. Because I keep trying to just get loads of food and defend, but we could just go in straight for the attack. Actually, let's put some squirrels down. Because every time I've lost in this video, it's been because the enemies kind of just built up an army and attacked me early, and I've not been able to defend against it. Let's put a farm down. Let's see what else we can find. We can find a nearby farm to expand into. Okay, there's one down there. One over here. He's up here. So we could actually take this one next to his base, stop him expanding his own. Might actually be a bad idea. Okay, he's seen it. Okay. Once it's built, I'm going to put a turret down to try and defend it. Oh, that's that built. Okay. Put a couple of turrets down. Okay, well things are going okay at the moment. Need to get some more units down there. Let's put one of these down if I can. If he attacks a load of squirrels, we can just kind of burn them to death, and that'll be that. Quite expensive though, 180 for this one. We've got one of those down. If he could defend this position, I think we've got a pretty good advantage over our opponent. So he might have expanded it himself already though. Let's leave these guys here. You just stay there, and I'm going to go explore a little bit. Okay, I think we're doing alright now. Got some resources down. Let's put another turret down to defend. We're definitely gonna need some more units. They've got some. We can get the ball coming soon. Okay, things looking pretty good. Things looking pretty good. I'm gonna save my food to try and get some more units down to defend. Oh, here he comes. Okay, ball's being built. Good, good. Let's get some more farms down. Okay, things are going a lot better than the previous games, so I think we've got a pretty good chance of actually winning this one, to be honest. Let's go. I'm gonna go build some more farms with my original base because we can. This one's fairly safe at the moment. Let's teleport back over here. Okay, he's looking around. He knows we've got this one over here as well. That's okay. Fine with that. We've got lots of resources coming in now. Let's just get lots of farms down. If you can get a load of farms, then you can just do loads of stuff. This picture isn't expanding anywhere. We're starting to build up a nice army as well. More farms. Good, good. Okay, hopefully it's not building up a giant army. Because our army's not actually that big at the moment. It's actually growing a little bit, let's put some more squirrels down. Squirrels are actually really strong if you just want to just kind of rush your enemy. Okay, so now that we've got a decent number of farms, we can actually just build what we want pretty much. I might actually attack him soon. Oh shit, here he comes. No, he's still kind of scatting around. Probably got some more turrets, he could actually attack, kind of flank us from behind. What's up here? Anything up here? I mean, he hasn't like expanded anywhere. I think we could just kind of attack him and kill him, I think. Let's put some artillery down as well. Yeah, I think we're going to go and attack him, I think. We'll get some artillery first. From what I can tell, he hasn't expanded past his opening base, from what I can tell. Now, let's go have a look what he's got. Oh shit, he's got loads of turrets. Whoa, hello. Okay, well he was just building up a shitload of defences. We could have gone in, but it actually caught me off guard a bit that there was just so much shit up there. I'm actually just going to keep expanding, I think. He can't actually get out of there and attack us. I'm just going to build a shitload of squirrels and just kind of rush him, I think. So we can actually have 15 squirrels now, which is quite a lot. Oh, he's over here. Okay. Oh, he's running away. Oh, he's got a base up here. Ah, cheeky. He could just destroy this there. I wonder why he wasn't expanding. He had one up here, the cheeky little bastard. You can see once we get a giant army, we can just do what we want, pretty much. Let's build another one of these. More farms. So there's something over here. It's got one over here as well. Okay. Let's stack this one. Luckily, he hasn't got any turrets up or anything. I'm a bit happy about how this game's gone at least. So that's good. Okay, we might as well put him out of his misery and just kind of go and kill him, I think. Whoa, he's coming in for the attack. Whoa, he's got quite a big army. Get in there. Whoa. Get in there and attack. And he actually destroyed our army, shit. Oh, look at our artillery's doing some work at least. Now, we haven't won the battle just. No, he had loads and loads of quite a big army. Man, he decimated us a bit there. Right, let's go in for the kill now. Whoa, he's got a lot of turrets. Ah, shit! The artillery will deal with the turrets though, at least. There we go, we got him. Oh, okay, we won that one. It's quite a good game actually, that was. So we got an extra star. Now there you can kind of see the, yeah, he was actually keeping up with us in terms of his economy there. And then that was there was the big battle at the end, and yeah, we managed to just stay ahead of him. Oh, he was actually way ahead of us in his army value. Income. Yeah, our income was way higher. His army value was actually higher than ours. Yeah, that was quite a good game, that was. So yeah, that was let's go back to the let's go back. So that's Tooth and Tail by Pocketwatch Games. Anyway, we'll end the video here, I think, because I think you've got a pretty good idea what the game's about. It's actually quite good, as you can see. I've had quite a bit of fun with it so far. Obviously, there's a kind of campaign here, which I've not really delved that much into. I'm not sure, you know, you'd have to kind of figure out yourself whether that's worth it or not. It was okay, but like I said, I only played the first little kind of opening few missions of it, and it was fine, but it kind of seemed more like a tutorial rather than a kind of proper, kind of challenging campaign. There's quite a bit, the multiplayer is quite a lot of fun, and there's actually a surprising amount of depth to it as well, as you can kind of see. The kind of different units, how they kind of, different units kind of have different strengths against each other. So the only problem is the, the kind of, even though eventually there's kind of reach a point where the team with the biggest army just kind of wins the battle quite often, or the best defenses, but it is quite a bit of fun, kind of having that kind of back and forth, kind of kind of steal resources from your opponent. They're going to try to steal resources from you, and kind of back and forth battles. It's quite a lot of fun. So yeah, that's Tooth and Tail. It's quite good. That's kind of my first impressions anyway. Obviously, playing the game more, I'm not sure how much depth there is to the game to kind of last it for like dozens of hours, but there's certainly at least a few hours of fun with this game. I think I forgot to mention the price as well. I think it's £15 on Steam. It's about $20, I suppose. I think for that price, it's hard to say if it's worth it. Like I said, I've had a lot of fun, but I'm not sure how substantial the campaign is. If the game's got like a really substantial campaign, it might be worth it. And just depending on how much kind of depth there is to the multiplayer as well, whether you can kind of get multiple hours of fun out of it. Because it could get a bit boring after a few hours. There aren't that many units in the game. Obviously, there's is there 20 units in the game? I think. Yeah, I think there's 20 units in the game. So £15. I'd try to say maybe at that price. Definitely for £10, it's definitely worth for £10. I think 15. It's kind of it depends. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to kind of delve into the game a bit more. But that's Tooth and Tail by Pocketwatch Games. Anyway, quite a lot of fun. I had quite a bit of fun with this one. So yeah, I've been Jacob. This has been a look at Tooth and Tail. I'll see you in the next video. You can leave me a like, comment, dislike, subscribe. You can do all that bullshit that people say, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye for now. Bye.